I'm down here on the east coast of Australia, basically as close to New Zealand as I can get. Now, New Zealand for over 100 years has actually been part of Australia. They may be our most distant state and they may be awfully friendly with their sheep, but nonetheless, they are officially part of Australia. This all stems back from the time of Federation, when, in July 1900, the Australian Constitution was passed by the UK Parliament. Now, I'm going to have to read this bit, but from Section 6 of the Constitution, the state shall mean such of the colonies of New South Wales, New Zealand, Queensland, Tasmania, Victoria, Western Australia and South Australia, including of the Northern Territory, South Australia, as for the time being, are parts of the Commonwealth, and such colonies or territories as be admitted or established as Commonwealth states, and each of the parts of the Commonwealth shall be called a state. So what happened? Both Australia and New Zealand were founded as a bunch of separate colonies. As these colonies grew into states, around 1899 there was talks of merging into some sort of Commonwealth. In 1900, the Premier of New Zealand, Richard Seddon, formed a royal commission to look into this issue. It was partly a way to garner public support for the issue, and partly a way to buy more time to debate the issue a little bit more. In May 1901, New Zealand formally declined becoming part of the Commonwealth. The only problem with this? Well, the Australian Constitution had been written, ratified and passed into law by the UK government some 11 months prior. And since 1901, in the 115 years since, nothing's changed. Australia has never changed that part of the Constitution because we've never had to. And even if we did try, it would likely be voted down. Us Australians are a slow-moving bunch. Since Federation, we've only voted to change the Constitution 8 times and knocked it back 36. So from here, it looks like that New Zealand, our charming sheep-loving neighbours, they're going to be a part of Australia forever. Today's episode was written and directed by me, Nathan Chapman. I have no camera operator today because I have no friends. Now on to today's final tidbit, the humble pavlova. Since New Zealand is owned by Australia, we invented the pavlova. But really though, the humble pav was invented sometime between 1926 and 1937 in either Australia or New Zealand. So whether it's nationalistic pride or just a mystery lost to history, we'll never know who really invented the humble pav.